All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakers Latest. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. Obviously, a lot is going on. Hope you enjoyed football. NBA, obviously, is in full swing. I'll get into the Lakers game over the weekend. It was a very tight game, but Luka's back. We're very happy about that. And obviously, coming to you from Studio City as always, where it is about 72 and sunny right now. We are officially past that super hot week. It was like 90 for a couple days in the end of October. It was honestly crazy. Um, but yeah, one more thing today. College basketball officially returns. I don't know if you guys are UCLA fans, if you USC fans, if you're a fan of a different college basketball team, but I love college basketball to death. Randomly, I'm a Georgetown fan. There's a whole lore behind it, but they've been very bad for a very long time. And I would like for them to be good again. But yeah, happy college basketballs, everyone. Back, everyone. We love more basketball to best. We'll touch upon the Lakers in a minute. But first, I just wanted to touch upon and say shout out to the Los Angeles Dodgers for being the first team, I believe, in over 25 years, to win back-to-back World Series titles. That game was, I mean, I don't even have the words. It was just every time you thought you saw it all in that game, something else came up. Just utterly outrageous. Easily the best Game 7 of the World Series I've ever seen. Probably top 3 Game 7 of any game I've ever seen, period. It had anything and everything you want. And then in the ninth, just when you think all hope is lost, Miguel Rojas, of all people. Just for a Lakers equivalent, that would be like if Reeves and Luka got hurt and Bronny came in and dropped like 40, 10, and 8. That is what Miguel Rojas hitting a homer is the equivalent. It's crazy. It's unheard of. So yeah, truly one of the best Game 7s I've ever seen. Shout out Dodgers. Let's hop right into it though. Luka is officially back. I wasn't sure if he was going to be out a couple more games, but he's officially back. He returned versus the Grizzlies on Saturday night. And if anyone was worried about, oh, he'll be a little rusty after not playing a week, yeah, that didn't happen. Luka returned. I mean, at this point, is he going to average like 40 points a game? I mean, he's just obliterating everyone. I'll give you his numbers in his return. 14 of 27 from the field, 6 of 15 from 3, 44 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, it's first thing I noticed is like we talked about it in the offseason. We saw it in Eurobasket. He just looks like he really does look to be in the best shape of his career. Obviously, earlier in his career, he was skinnier, but he wasn't as strong. He wasn't as built. Now he's built, and he's in the best shape of his career. He just looks unbelievable. He looks incredibly well conditioned. And conditioning is one of the most important things in the NBA for all teams, let alone like a superstar player. So Luka, I mean, look, man, he just looks unbelievable. It looks like it's so strange watching Luka because he's so dominant, but it's not like like LeBron in his prime dominance or like Russell Westbrook in his prime dominance. What I mean by that is like he doesn't have elite athleticism. Like it's not like Luka's gonna blow by you and throw down a win. Like he could dunk, but he's not gonna throw down like a windmill dunk. He's not gonna get the ball and sprint down the court in the snap of a finger. Like he's not an insane athlete. Obviously, he's a phenomenal athlete. He plays in the NBA, but athleticism is not his calling card. And it's just so crazy in today's NBA where I feel like athleticism is so important and it's everyone's calling card. Luka just finds ways to slow the game down and play at his pace almost. He slows the game down. He goes a little slow step back three, a little go to the basket, a little step back jumper. He just can find ways to slow the game down, and he also just it makes it so much easier for everyone else. Like everyone around him, he gets easier shots for them. He gets doubled. The ball moves more. He looks unbelievable, and obviously I can't wait to see what him and LeBron look like together, and Reeves as a third. But yeah, excuse me. Yeah, he's looked unbelievable. He looks incredible shape. He's doing everything we saw last year. He just looks better, more efficient. It's all cleaner. This is a superstar franchise player, and he's a Laker. It's still hard for me to say that out loud. Sometimes, like, I watch him, and then we watch the Mavericks lose to the Wizards at home in their second game of the season, and I'm just like, how did they let this happen, bro? Like, how did they let this happen? It's crazy to me. Um, but yeah, shout out Luke. Obviously, ecstatic to see him back. He looked unbelievable, and just yeah, hopefully he's back for good and no additional injuries from here on out. All right, what's up next? Jake LaRaven. I talked about him. He had a really good game, 27, 10, 11, like last game. Another really good game from Jake LaRavia. This guy is like a demon. I mean, I'm incredibly impressed. And I watched him in Memphis and Sacramento, but I think playing with Luka, playing with Reeves is going to give him more opportunity. It's going to give him more looks. But 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Just continues to be a valuable player on both sides of the ball. Obviously, like to me, spacing is one of the most important things in the NBA. You need guys that can shoot. If you're a big guy that can shoot, even better. LaRavia is like 6'7", but he's a wing, a 3-and-D wing that can do a little bit of everything. Like we've seen him handle the ball, we've seen him distribute. Obviously, he's a really good shooter. He's a solid defender. Right now, I think the Lakers are getting everything that they've wanted from LaRavia. I know it's only 5 or 6 games, but he's looked fantastic. It looked a little slow the first few games, but once he got his legs under him and he got a little bit more comfortable, he's just looked great. I mean, he's the exact type of wing in today's NBA that you want to have on your team. Obviously, he's not a superstar, but the defense, the spacing, the threes, even like I said, the distribution, which is not he's not going to average 5 assists a game. But just the fact that that he's going to have games where he might average 5 or have 5, 6 assists. That's great to see too, because that's not something I was really expecting on his part when that came in. So it's great to see that from Jake Arabia. He continues just a strong play, and it's just what you absolutely love to see. Obviously, Luka out a week, LeBron out. Probably today's what, the third? Probably I mean, at this point, third week of probably somewhere around a little bit before around Thanksgiving, I would guess. But other guys needed to step up. You need other guys to step up, shooting, scoring, playing defense, and he's done a little bit of everything. He's been incredibly impressive. I know JJ Redick's obviously very happy with him, and yeah, it's just everything that you can want from Jake LaRavia you've seen. It gets you excited about adding another potential piece and knowing that LaRavia can pinch in and be a really solid part of this rotation. I still think the Lakers are going to have to make another trade for Wiggins or someone else that maybe isn't even currently available at the moment before the trade deadline. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, you were looking at the new guys, seeing how they play, and LaRavia, Aiden, and Marcus Smart, so who I'll get into in a minute, have looked pretty solid. Smart's been a little up and down, but Aiden's looked really good. LaRavia's looked really good. I also just love LaRavia hustles. He just gives his all on every play. It's like, you know what? Maybe you miss a shot, but he'll hustle down to play defense on the next one. And to me, that's all you could ever want from your rotation players, the non-stars, that is. So shout out Jake LaRavia. Hope he keeps it up. So Marcus Smart missed last game. I thought he bounced back with a pretty solid game. He was 5 of 8, 1 of 4 from 3, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 rebounds, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Sorry about that. But yeah, he looked really solid too. Again, defense is what he's here for, but I did say in the offseason he's going to have some games where he can contribute offensively. He's not going to be a guy that scores 25 points, hits 7 a minute. Like, he will have some games this season where he hits 5 or 6 threes, but it's going to be rare. But you know what? You get 12, 3, 4, and 2 from him. Like, I'll take that every day of the week. This is not the Marcus Smart of old. I'm not asking him to do a ton offensively. Sometimes when, Luka and LeBron are out, if they need to bring up the ball, maybe be a little bit more distributor, he has that in him. But we know why Marcus Smart's here. He's here to be that elite defender. He's here to, throw him on the best team's opposing wing, opposing guard, and let him do his thing. So to me, like, anything you get in addition to that is just a positive. So I'm not expecting Marcus Smart to average 12 points a game. Maybe somewhere in the 7 to 10 range, probably 7 to 9. But you gotta love it. The effort's something you never have to worry about with Marcus Smart. He's elite. He's great. And yeah, just a really strong performance from him, and I would love to see him keep it up moving forward. He's obviously going to be a massive piece of this team all season and in the postseason. So you just want to keep seeing these string of strong performances from him, and obviously when LeBron comes back, he'll play into more of that defensive role while also still scoring a little bit. All right, last on the docket, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves struggled a little bit. Probably the first game that he's really struggled a little bit so far. It feels like he's dominated all the other ones. This game he was 5 of 14, 2 of 8 from 3, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I say he struggled. He's still at 21, 4 and 4. That's his like baseline right now. That he didn't play a good game and he still had 21, 4 and 4, which is what he did per game last year. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting to keep up those numbers once LeBron comes back, but like this is a guy that just has gotten so good so fast. He's probably on pace, on pace right now. To me, he's on pace to probably be the best undrafted player who's ever played in the NBA. He's better than Fred VanVleet. He's better than Fred VanVleet now. Like obviously, I know Fred VanVleet won a championship, but he also played with Kawhi. Like Kawhi won that. And no disrespect to Fred, he's one of the best undrafted guys to ever do it, but Austin he's just clearly surpassed. He's so talented. He's so smooth. And he just has improved his game every year. So even in a game where he struggled a little bit, he still put up a solid line. And that's his baseline. So you'd love to see that. I love Austin Reeves. And yeah, we'll see how they do next game. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Hope you had a good one.